Thank you all very much for coming. I'm not sure how much notice you had about it, but we certainly appreciate your coming to hear what, for the third year, Islands of the World Fashion Week is about, and this year all of the exciting things that we have pending for those who attend. The special guests for the event, we have Mr. J. McCarroll, who, for those in the fashion world, will know as the first winner of Project Runway, the series Project Runway in the US. And he is also the star of a film on his life called 11 Minutes. That film is actually being produced or being shown, rather, as part of the fashion and film series, which has been a new innovation this year by Islands of the World Fashion Week. And we will be showcasing that at the Galleria Cinemas. Mr. McCarroll will be in attendance on the 10th of November, which is in fact the sort of launch date for Islands of the World Fashion Week this year. We also have Mr. Oliver Tomatina, who is known as the Valentino of the Philippines. He is based in the United States of America at present, but is very much regarded as being the lead designer out of the Philippines, and who has made an international name for himself. And he will be bringing in his muse and supermodel, also from the Philippines, Tute, who will lead off his designs for him. And the inimitable Indashio, who is out of the United States, who is actually of Polish descent, but has been based in the United States for a number of years, and has become a lead avant-garde designer there. He, again, for those of you in the reality world series, television series, would know him as the winner of the Glam God Award, and that was a year ago series. And he has promised to bedazzle the Bahamas and those in attendance at this event. He's a memorable character, to say the least, and will certainly be enjoyed. And a number of designers have followed through. These would have been previous designers who had won awards from our last 2 years, namely Nadia of Indonesia, Kay Bobby from Jamaica, Halte Labai from the Bahamas, and Eric Reisinger out of Madagascar. And we will have them presenting their designs and or their presence here to start off, kick off events for this year with the arrival. And as is typical, we have the next gen group of designers for the awards, and the presentation by J. McCarroll of his 2011 spring-summer collection. I will get Mr. Clark to continue with the other 2 days of activities that are there, and some of the special events.
Right. The second night, which is Friday, we have one of our special award showcases this year, which is In Search of the Next Oscar. As you recall, we usually do different award presentations, and this is all encouraging our designers to strive a bit more. This collection, or better yet, this presentation, In Search of the Next Oscar, surrounds Oscar de la Renta and the fact that he himself was also an island-based designer, or he is originally an island designer from the Dominican Republic, and now gone on to complete stardom in his career. We're looking for a designer that can capture couture and ready-to-wear designs for women of exquisite taste. And of the Hall Taylor bag to Parsons, the New School of Design, for their summer program. So that was a whole lot for Theo, coming forth as the winner. The next night we have the fashion, our Saturday night, that's the Fashion Cares for Haiti, the Relief Benefit Show. Now this show will focus more on, and it's only going to be Haitian designers. We have 7 Haitian designers that will partake in this evening. And what we're trying to do through this event is basically to encourage and foster more of the economic growth, especially in the fashion industry, for the Haitian designers. Most people think that the Haitians look more for aid than anything else, and most events going on throughout the years and around fashion for the past year now has been on just looking at aid for them. But this one here will expose the fact that they can actually sustain their own country or sustain themselves within the country through fashion designs, through this presentation. Later on in the evening, we'll also host a cocktail reception, which will feature a very, very well-known Haitian band, La Call, as well as, so you know about them? Yeah. As well as the National Youth Choir. They'll perform some of their Haitian pieces that we're familiar with locally. And later on in the evening, we'll also host at that same event and that night, His Excellency
the ambassador of Haiti to the United Nations in New York.
He would also be our special guest for the evening, that Saturday evening. Now, in regards to the years along, you have information on the tour that we've done so far. Basically, this year we've done a lot more prior to the actual event. So there's been a lot of events leading up to Fashion Week itself. And this has been because of the fact that a lot of people in our local community are not so fashion crazed or fashion savvy. So we've done a few events to encourage the designers, especially through the Runway to Fashion Week event, as well as through the Fashion and Film series. By bringing these different events on, we've been able to build a momentum locally for the event and for fashion at large within the country. Another addition this year has been our CD launch, and our CD, which I have a copy of for you guys. This will go towards our television special that we will be putting on this year. Now this event will be aired regionally, locally, and internationally. And it will basically focus on Islands of the World Fashion Week itself. The fact, what all goes behind it, our designers that are part of it, and all the people that make it happen. So this will actually take us beyond just being known, amongst our people here, but to a higher level. And we're very excited for this. And like I said, the CD will join up with the series as the background music, clearly. But it also works in our favor as more people will hear it around the island, runways, wherever.
Okay.
All right.
Full slate prepared for us come next week. I mean, overall, what do you want your participants and your spectators to take away from the event?
Well, one thing I can say, I'm definitely excited for the Bahamian participants this year. A lot of people paid special attention to the fact that there are a lot of Bahamian designers in it this year, and they're not the ones that are already established. The guys that are part this year are basically all under 25, with the exception of the Hall Taylor bag and Eye Candy Swimwear. Other than that, the rest of them are under 25, and 3 of them will actually be participating in the Next Gen award. There are only 3 Bahamian designers in that. So I know a lot of people will probably know those persons, namely Jamie Taylor Storup, Whitney Miller, and David Roll. And with them participating against each other, it's going to be good to see who can represent the Bahamas well within that one category.